We are here today to make a difference. We know that we need to be the voice for every child, every person who's been silenced by violence.
Good evening. We begin tonight with a Channel 7 exclusive. For the first time, the 17-year-old girl who was kidnapped from the Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg is going public with her story.
I remember so vividly. I put my key in the lock of the car. I saw a shadow come up behind me to the left. He grabbed me, put a knife to my throat. His car was parked not even 5 feet from mine, and he threw me in his car, took my hands, bound my hands behind my back, and he put Band-Aids and sunglasses over my face, and it happened so fast.
I partnered with the family of the girl that he had killed, other of his previous victims. We felt helpless, but we knew we needed to do something. And so we started this petition drive, stating the need for tougher laws for repeat sex offenders, and people that I didn't even know were standing outside of grocery stores getting signatures. And it was so inspiring for me to be able to funnel all of my anger into activism. And pretty soon the Attorney General's office called, and we created a package of legislation
that the whole community really rallied around, and we wound up getting legislation passed in Illinois, and all these great things were happening. But all along the journey, all these people would stop me and say, "Angela, thank you for your voice, because this happened to me, or my sister, or my friend, or my brother." And I was so amazed at how widespread sexual assault was, but it's so silent.
1 out of 4 women in college will be sexually assaulted. Think about that.
Sexual assault is a human's issue. It affects every single person, men and women. Every single one of you guys has a mother or a sister or a woman in your life that you're close to. And also we know that a lot of men are survivors as well.
You know, my case is what you see on TV, the stranger assault, the weapon, the Law and Order, and all these TV shows. And they talk about the notion of stranger danger, right? So what % of sex crimes do you think are committed by a stranger? What do you think?
Overwhelmingly, it's somebody that we know and trust. And when it's somebody, either, a family member or a date or acquaintance that perpetrates these crimes, it's even more under the radar.
From this tragic story emerged one of the nation's most passionate and impactful advocates for the prevention of sexual violence. Angela has lobbied for vital laws for victims and promoted the importance of education on the issues surrounding sexual violence. She is founder and executive director of the multinational nonprofit organization PAVE. PAVE's initiatives have been implemented in over 50 cities and 3 countries. Through PAVE, Angela has trained students in sexual assault prevention, produced a documentary entitled Transition to Survivor, and founded Men Opposing Sexual Assault, a student group that highlights the importance of men in the anti-sexual assault movement.
But bringing it into our homes, into our communities, that there is no shame and there is no stigma, and that this is on the tip of everyone's tongue, that every single person has a stake. But it's everybody's first reaction to not talk about it, to not say anything. And I said, we cannot be silent about this.